Alright, I've got some planting to do today. I'll show you what I've got. Alright, so got some more of that mix of the microgreens I'm going to plant. Some more beets. These are the organic red Russian kale plants because I've got kale growing now, as you can see over here. Well, you can see parts and pieces of it. But because those rabbits are going to be eating so much kale over the winter time, I need some more. So I'm going to plant that kale. So I'm going to throw a few more pumpkins in the ground too, just to see what happens. So I'll come back and get those. But before I get started on the actual planting, what I got to do is get some of the areas ready to plant that stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is go get a little help from the rabbits by cleaning some of their cages out, and that way I can plant the greens and stuff in those blank areas. There's two areas I'm primarily concerned with, and I'll show you those. And that's going to be this area right here. I'm really going to turn it up, which I'm going to leave my peppers alone right here. But I'm going to go ahead and turn all this right here up and get the rabbit fertilizer and put in there, and then go ahead and start turning that stuff over. Once I get it turned over, I'll have that section right there planted. Let's see, that'll be it. So let me go get these rabbits. Get my special help from the rabbits, and I get started on this thing. I was going to quickly show you though that you saw a plum that I planted, which is here. Just got that one, but I've got this, which is actually it's a bay tree, and I just got that thing rooted over the summertime. And I had it in a pot to make sure it root good, and I could move it in and out, move it around with the sun and all that stuff just to get it to root really well. And it's rooted. It was actually root bound in that tiny pot I had it in. So I went ahead and got it moved out here in the yard, and those roots should start to spread out now. So now I've got the bay tree here, and here's the mulberry tree I rooted. That's it. So you can see the size. You can see the size of that. It's rooted, and so it's growing. And so I've got the bay tree there, plum tree there, of course the duck's junk over there, and then the mulberry tree here. Alright, as far as my little fertilizing geniuses go, there you got Scooter. Hey Scooter, what you doing there, buddy? What you doing there, Scooter? Scooter. There's Crazy Daisy. Hey Daisy. And there's Lily. Lily's a sweet one. What are you doing, Lily? What are you doing, girl? Yeah, you're the sweet one. So let me get these, let me get the fertilizer right here and throw it on that ground and get started with this planting. Alright, got the bucket of fertilizer, but the first thing I'm going to do is go in here and take the shovel and skim all of this stuff, like the weeds and excess grass and stuff, skim it off the top. Because I don't want to turn that stuff back in front of the soil and just get it growing again. Oh, and by the way, see this clover? There's a bunch of clover in here that's growing. I just pick and feed to the rabbits. Well, we got a bunch more over there, but let me get this stuff skimmed up real quick. Okay, got this area skimmed over pretty good. As you can see, I got my new little area right here. That's where I'm planting. And so all I'm gonna do now is take that rabbit fertilizer and throw it all out of here, and then I'll go ahead and turn it. I'll get that in the soil and then go ahead and plant. So let me get this rabbit stuff spread out, and then I'll go ahead and turn the soil over and start planting. All right, I got the bed turned over. So here's the area I got. This is the area I'm going to put the winter plants in. But you can see kind of where we're at from where we are. Here's the rest of the garden, and there's plenty of greens and all through here. Carrots and stuff in here. Pumpkins, of course, pumpkins, and there's some more microgreens over there. And there's actually beets in here. And I've got another thing of beets I'm going to plant too, but I'm going to plant them other beets over here on this side of those microgreens. But let me get this side here planted, and we should be set for the winter garden. Alright, got the kale planted, which by the way, it's a red Russian kale. Should be some larger leaves, so the rabbits should definitely like that. It's definitely good for them. Fills them up, provides plenty of minerals, nutrients, all the stuff they need. And it supplements their feed, which is good for them. So I got the kale and all planted in here, and some microgreens just right along the edge here. I've got some microgreens. The rest of this is kale. And all this stuff here, of course, is carrots and all are in there. Clove. I'm still going to pick the clover out of here. And once we get done with the carrots here, I'll give them the rabbits carrot tops. But you got, let's see, radishes, kale, greens, and then I want to hit, oh, and there's beets here, and there's also beets here. Which truthfully, majority of what's probably going to get eaten, other than just the beets, is the tops of beets. The rabbits eat and live and hang out of it. So anyway, yeah, and the peppers are still coming along good, which is shocking. I mean, they're just coming in droves, man. Get more coming here, so you can see that. Yeah. Then you got pepper still coming out, and you got pepper still coming out there. This time of year is kind of shocking. I can't believe they're still just producing like they are, but they are. It's fine by me, so I'm leaving there. All right, let me get this watered in, and that plant will be done. Yes, I still have the chickens working on my resting side of the garden, and I'll let them keep doing it. The more they do that, the better off this side's going to be next year. Look at them going to town. I'll continue letting them do that. They'll get all the bugs out of there and grubs and scratch that stuff up and pretty much do all the work for me. So there's no reason not to put them in there. Don't mind y'all keep an eye on them, but anyway, they'll stay in there today. So this is who we have to thank for the garden fertilizer. Like I said, you can't beat these little guys. They're easy to take care of. Don't eat a whole lot. They eat a good bit. They don't eat a whole lot. But we supplement them with all that stuff we put in the garden over the winter. And Then during the summer, you just kind of pick it as you go. But yeah, I like kales mostly for these guys. It's good for them. And it supplements them eating just a regular feed and does them good, so they get it. And in return, they provide fertilizer for the garden for all the other stuff for during the summertime too. So they're good. You can't beat them. They're cute as they can be too. What do you think, Scooter? Huh? All right. It's time to cook some more deer corn. Let it ferment. We've been feeding them. That's kind of supplemental with their food because they're eating a lot more now. The weather's cooler. And you don't have too much worry about the heat anymore. But here's what we got. And believe me, that's going to take a little bit to cook. But I'll put it on the cooker, let it go for a little bit, and then let it sit for a couple days. And it'll be good to go. Them chickens will eat it up. So let me get this deer corn started. Them chickens will be happy. By the way, them ducks are eating it too. They love it too. So let me get the corn started. Alright, get the corn going. My rabbits helped me out with the gardening today. What's doing there, ducks? What's going on, ducks? What's doing there, Puddles? Puddles, what are you doing? Puddles. Got my stuff planted. Got my chickens working. Man, they going to town on that thing. I mean going to town. Y'all working pretty hard there, chickens? Huh? Y'all do your job. Do your job now. Look at it. Tell you what, you can't beat them chickens doing the work for you. Man, you just can't beat that. I mean, look at all this. Can't beat it. Alrighty, that's going to be it for today. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you got any comments, suggestions, anything, put them in the comments below. We'd certainly appreciate it. God bless all of you. Thank you very much for watching. And I hope I'll see you on the next episode. Thanks for watching.